I started in an Oculus some time ago. We're about to start RP here, so I may not have too much time to talk, but I started in an Oculus myself for the first 8 months, and it was a delightful experience. I actually eventually by the end, I did a full body setup, where I had the Oculus and the Vive. Oh yeah. It'll take practice to deal with that. I don't have depth perception, so I don't get motion sick. There's a term called stereo blindness. I have stereo blindness. I can see through both of my eyes, but my brain mostly ignores this part of my vision from my left eye. Bruh, you're cool. Actually, speaking of that, let me go check the idiots. No, not those. Make sure these guys aren't fighting anymore. Okay, they're not fighting anymore. Good. I had to deal with some drama on one of my discords today. Drama. Well, Santa here takes really cute pictures. Take your time. And if you are interested in RP, there are multiple groups that are welcoming people. Of course, Purple Lotus is the one I always mention, because that's where I came from, and the group I run. Are you headed out?
Yep.
Where are you going?
Slimming, probably.
I will very unfortunately have to pass on a pie.
No pie.
My 127 pounds as of this morning tells me no pie. Hello, Rimuru. Or Rimu, an ash velvet. What a beautiful name. What icon is that? Oh, good luck, have fun, pledge. Ah, I see. Making sure my feet are in the right spot. Oh, the performance is really bad today for me out here, and I don't know why. I might flip the safety settings back over. Oops, definitely not. Nope, made no difference. Shrug. Alright, we'll just leave it as it is. I don't think anyone...
Player characters, cards are up. Player characters, cards are up.
Authorial of Ashmethalosa. Good morning. Magovinen. Ah, that's right. We need to speak to the blacksmith. We have some work to get to this morning. I'm doing my Celtic accent again. Magovinen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nana, how are you?
How is Lethal? He well. Perhaps if I ask it to Novish. This is teasing.
Ymir.
Ah. Would you perhaps be better than with tea? And company?
Yes, I think so.
Company and tea it shall be. I have iron arrowheads to pick up from the blacksmith. I mislike the idea of having to rush getting through all of the arrows ready by tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, I should say. I'll be honest, the very idea frightens me.
How's the indirect expense go on?
There's a great deal of concern about what would happen should we disappoint the house. Well, Let us hope that that is not the case.
I mean, yeah, that works for me.
Alright. There you go.
I had to mute because my roommate's about to come out of his room.
Or what?
I'll look at your chat in a moment. I need to go make my order ready. Order some... We have to eat and drink in this RP every morning. Or every day, I should say. I swear I did in fact see the barmaid.
She doesn't appear to be coming.
I have to restart currently. You have the frame glitch.
Good morning, ladies. I would like to just tell you that we are having our normal morning entertainment down in the poor quarter. If you've been there, you know how it goes. Make some coin, watch some fights.
You don't happen to have
That's what
To
you're
know-
calling it now.
where the bartender is? For the tavern?
Christos? Haven't seen him this morning, unfortunately. I'm
I
sorry.
haven't seen him.
All right. Thank you. A good day to you,
Sorry
gentlemen.
about that.
It is going to be one of those mornings, I sense. One full of the business of humans. Is that exhaustion I hear in my voice?
Yeah, you sound jaded at the very least, I thought, Ian.
Jaded. What an interesting word to choose. That is quite a crew.
Oh, pit fight's starting soon if you want to place bets.
Bye.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Though, I do believe we have to talk about something.
I imagine I will head off.
Have a good day.
There's an implication in her words there, my dear.
So, I didn't know you had a deal.
No one within. No, Ethereal wasn't upset about it. She was just making it clear she understood what the implication was. Magovanen, morning, Niklos. Have you seen any of the bar staff?
No, I have not.
That is a problem.
That was too late last night.
What is that?
I know late last night they were all drinking and having a good time. Yes. So,
Ah,
we got drunk out in the forest.
in the forest.
And now they drunk themselves good, I hear. Or at least that's see.
One would hope they would not end out in the forest.
I don't know where they are. But if I had to guess there it would be. I don't know. I'll go check by the lake one place. If they drunkenly walk that way. You know how people are, they drink. Just go to whatever place they feel like.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Ah,
They were all drinking last night, so I guess. Oh, there's one.
may we be lucky
He was
enough?
out drinking in the. I guess he woke up. Maybe passed out by the milk. And he's not going for shots.
Nay, he is not. And I also saw... Who is the barmaid? Quinn? Is that her name?
Riven. Yeah, Quinn.
Quinn also seemed to have no reason to go into her work this morning.
I'm not Either way, I'm gonna go off a morning stroll. Relax. Try and get my hands ready. Work on the last bits of armor, human and wolf.
Good morning to you then, Nicholas.
To you as well, Thoriel.
Mm.
Look forward to
There's a
seeing you.
2-for-1 deal at the tavern right now.
The tavern is closed.
What do you mean it's closed?
I mean, it's closed.
Hey, just close.
One cannot partake in a 2-for-1 deal. If the establishment is closed, that is a way of saving money, I imagine.
Can't hunt the bull if you're not there.
It is difficult not to express my disappointment in what is occurring at the moment. I did look forward to a fine tea upon this morn.
Well, let's see
Oh.
what comes of it.
That explains things then. Oh, I think she managed to make it in. So we shall see then if we will get to actually enjoy this 2-for-1 deal that we have been so kindly offered.
Good morning, Nicholas.
Hey, Frederick.
Morning.
Here's the out in that door. Did you just offer a deal on behalf of the owner? Without the owner realizing that there was a deal?
Well, the guards told me there was a deal. There's a 2-for-1 deal at the tavern right now.
The gods are pulling your leg.
They would
I'll take a meat
I will take water. Heat it, please.
and ale.
be back. I'll go settle this.
The meat, you
Pick
have
up
to
the
wait for
silver.
Christos to get in.
Alright, I'll have to take the ale.
This is why I always start with water. Less trouble.
A lot of soldiers left last night. But where'd they go?
Yeah.
What is that?
A lot of soldiers left this morning. A whole lot of them. Mercenaries too from the Iron Bull. Without here.
Yeah, I thought
These
I heard
refugee-
them.
Just,
I heard them marching.
just the Iron Wolves. How about the elves?
No! Ireland soldiers as well. They're going.
Fishing.
Everybody's gone.
Our land as well. How about the elves? Were any elves with them?
No,
Can I get
just
you?
them.
I'll
Alright.
just get
Only
this too.
humans.
You have to wait for Christos to come in. He hasn't started it yet.
No, I ordered water.
It's alright.
Oh, he's heating it. Okay.
More refugees today as well. Be a high price now.
3 elves and 2 drow. Wait.
Oh, goddamn mouse
Yeah,
to beat.
Thank you, Hoyt, as always.
Saw a mother today with 5 children. 5.
That-
Gonna feed all 5 children.
It is the way humans
Water.
work. Thank you, sir. What do I owe you?
10.
10 it is. Thank you.
Where I come from, we have a rule. Survival of the fittest. If you don't, get left back like a runt in the pig's farm.
Where do you come from, Nicholas?
Born in Eshmatalas at 100, my parents sent me to Gradia. Then just forgot about me for 1,000.
For 1,000 years, you said. In Gradia?
In Gradia, in Ireland, and then up in Halo too.
Here you go, Hoyt.
Sorry for the
Crystal
lateness.
Federation.
Got caught up on some things.
Ah,
There's always a slurp for you, dear.
You still want that meat?
Aye, I'll get the other 50.
The reason why she was checking him on Gradia is Gradia isn't what it was 1,000 years ago.
Which is the
She
fact
knows
that
because she was there.
life is delicate. You can't survive.
Alright.
Can't survive.
The drows went looking for you.
How
Supposing you passed them
poignant.
without them knowing.
Sounds rep.
I'll go let them know you're here.
The way things are, unfortunately.
You got your slurp, boy.
The fawn doesn't ask to get eaten by the bear, and the bear doesn't ask to starve to death. Either which one happens, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just luck.
It sounds like one of those human fables they're such fans of.
I used to think they were rubbish until I saw it myself. There's no reason to anything anymore.
There
All the
never,
years I've lived.
there has never been a reason in this world. The world happens. Change comes. There is no reason behind any of it.
The only way you survive is if you change with the world, or adopt it, thrive in its new environment.
So,
Like the burned forest, a deer will adapt, thrive in it, and the others who did not starve.
Did you already pay, Klaus?
Aye, I paid Brian.
And you need anything else, I thought, yeah?
nay, I will come back later for a nice meal.
Of course.
But
Still be ready once I come back.
I don't actually know his age, but he talks a lot for an elf.
Poignant, like human. But after living with them for some time,
He keeps saying
I
sometime.
can't help but wonder.
It's another thing elves wouldn't say.
Maybe they got, you know,
Maybe they got what?
maybe they have a reason behind all their worry, you know?
They do not. It is simple greed, and lack of planning, and disagreement. There is nothing more.
Answer. But it does bring out the survivors in them.
It does not.
Unbeknownst to them. Oh, it does.
No.
There are always survivors amongst wars. The people who don't fight, the people who live through it, strongest, survive, they become leaders, change the way things happen.
It does not work like that,
They-
Icarus. They do not create stronger. They create those who are more violent. They are not any smarter. In fact, the smartest of them was the one who established the kingdom, and there have nay been some since then. That is, after all, why this kingdom is in decline, is it not? And why the Empire
Perhaps,
is taking a tour of our land. They are the strength ones.
perhaps, but even the conquered can become the conquerors after a while. You've taken them, and they, from the inside, change.
Your
Like
words.
a parasite that infects it.
That's not the strongest. That is making your host weaker.
Exactly, but is there not strength in a way to survive beyond
That's not strength.
simple
That's corruption.
countries?
Right. The ones outside.
You speak
that's
of
what I usually
corruption
hold
as if
different
it is
abundance to,
strength.
to them, so
I will propose to you a different idea, Icarus.
if you remember that old
What would happen
thing. So,
if the Drow had succeeded in their war upon us, and
Okay,
they
so
were
okay.
changing us
Then-
from the inside?
okay.
Would they be the strongest then, versus high elves?
Aye, because they've learned to adapt with society. They've learned to take advantage of it, exploit it from the inside, to mold it without needing of arms or war. They don't need to erase us. They wouldn't need to. They're simply changing us without us even knowing that we're being changed.
Is that strength then?
And sooner,
I'd like to
In a way.
know how you define strength.
strength is not who punches better. It's who gets up and who keeps going, who learns from taking that punch. If I punch somebody and they get down and they stay down,
Yes,
then I'm
please.
very strong.
Thank you, Brian.
But if I punch someone and they get back up, and over the years they grow stronger until they can eventually defeat, that is resilience, courage, to not accept that you were defeated, but to learn from it and continue on.
You speak of Deus
Something
Ex,
I
Icalos. Strength is for those who get back up and survive. Only the survivors are the strong. Those are the words you speak.
It's always like that.
Nay, it is
No
not.
matter what. It has to be.
No, it does not.
After all.
Let me ask you a question, Icalos. But it is not the same humans who have survived all that time. These people here don't even speak the same language as those who conquered these lands. They don't know anything of their history. They're not connected to them in any way.
Perhaps not. They are descendants.
There is no
Learn
perhaps.
they carried on.
It is not. And these people who have
Just so you know.
survived here,
Then Hanan, Brian.
Just so you know, I do have Guardian tea here. I got
Oh.
some yesterday.
how much would it be were we to purchase some?
Who?
Without maggots.
Where is Christos?
He was here. Food is prepped right now. I'll just serve it to you guys. Of course.
What would the price be for tea? For Gradian tea?
10 copper.
Are you sure it is real Gradian tea at 10 copper?
In my shop before the Ackerman comes yelling at me again.
Oh, forgive us, Icalos, for taking your time. Have a good day.
It's fine. It's fine. I enjoy this debate. Perhaps another time we'll
There
have
was no
more
debate.
time. And I'm not having to breathe out inhalation of 1,000 cheese.
Good day.
Galler, Achilles.
What an interesting opinion. Those who are strong.
Quite blocked out his opinion.
Oh, indeed. That strength is reserved for those who survive. I would wonder what he would think if he had known of whom among my house had survived. I'd be curious to know if he thought they were strong.
I am merely looking at a place.
Also, he mentions time so much for an elf who seems to have mentioned that he's lived for millennia.
What?
I hate it when the door gets shut.
Yes.
If what he says is true, Ethel.
That seems to be the question.
He has lived among humans for quite a long time.
One can feel the weight of their influence upon him, especially those who consider themselves the victor because they live upon the lands of those that they trampled. Excuse me. You have much upon your mind.
I should begin to brew this tea before it gets cold.
Is there something I can get you?
Some of Jack's infusion.
That is not enough.
It is my preferred brew, given, the effects of it. It helps awakening one.
Certain part of my being here. Another is ice breaks from the outside. A sunlight, of course.
I enjoy it,
Alright.
even if it is not the same as where I came from.
Sometimes you think as well.
But then,
Have
little
that
is.
over the course of the night.
Of course.
It's fucking dripping.
Thank you, Brian, for the tea this morning. Well, for the water, I should say.
Just let me know when you want the tea next time. If you wish.
I will
I'll
consider
be
it.
there. Alright. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, are you so quick to dismiss me? But I thought we were establishing such a good friendship, Brian.
Chase.
Well, I assumed.
I would not say much news, although I can see your demeanor is at
Go
Assumed.
back to work.
Very well. Good day to you, Brian.
You as well.
I will go look upon
It is good to see that you are feeling better.
the entertainment
Was able to coincidentally
and search for my blacksmith.
It is fortunate it is now.
I have
Absolutely very fortunate.
things to ready.
Head. Are they here?
I will be about. Do not look so sad.
Oh?
Yeah.
I'm worried about having the order fulfilled in time.
It would be quite a weight upon us should we fail to deliver what the house has in Alaman expects.
I was actually delivering
So,
something outside of the wall.
even if it is working late at night.
It is worrisome to be noticed.
Aye, it is indeed.
You're supposed to
Let us be then
not
simply,
sticking through. Yeah.
what is that wonderful term humans have? Country
Probably pull it
elves.
out.
Unworthy of notice.
Poking through and
Probably.
maybe waiting
Yeah.
for that, you know.
I should do my best.
You can try.
Aye. Thank you for the follow, NW.
I don't know if
One
it
final
might
matter,
be-
sorry.
might be how
Aye.
fixed with that.
All the wood for today has already been accounted for.
Ah,
I
too bad.
managed to secure only 2 pieces.
Too bad for those looking for wood, I imagine.
Yeah, when you able to
Mm.
Thanks to an offering of a good friend of mine,
I got the paper and I got the pen.
I am well
As long as you've got the copy. Right now.
in what I need,
Right now?
and
Let's go.
I can offer you some of it back should you need.
You're on your break, Christos.
Ah,
I have not made use of it yet.
ah.
I was waiting for the arrowheads to be ready before I prepared the chefs.
It is
Well,
rare to see.
I'm not in dire need, not yet.
It's 25 copper and you get
I have not begun work on a new project yet, and until I do, I will not need
make much money
much wood.
Understood. It will be ready should it be necessary.
How much importance is that money to
Gallo,
you then?
Naver. I don't think he went full native. I think he's just being himself. Conti, the role player's name is Conti. The character's name is Ikalos, and Conti has a very particular style. Morning, Captain.
Morning.
How are things at the gate?
Quiet and people.
Are the games still going on? So-called.
Mean the fight pit?
Aye.
Would only suppose so.
Thank you. Who is this one? I'm not familiar with them.
Yes.
Ah.
Scholar, what is
Have you seen my servant at all today? Has she come through these gates?
They're
she
within
did.
the
She came in
bar.
here bumbling and saying some weird shit.
Merendale.
There we go.
Hmm?
They're at the tavern. On the second floor.
Thank you. Understood.
Apparently Christos is strong. I don't know.
She heard that note about Christos, but not exactly what was said. A paladin is here.
Good day. Good morning, lass.
Good morning. Oh, listen to you, all jovial today. Your captain seems to be a bit upset.
Well, I'm the captain.
I thought he was the captain as well. I thought you were both captains. Is that not true?
Well, you said you're captain. He's not in charge of me.
Oh, that implies ownership, I see. No, the other captain. You have two captains for some reason.
Well, he's in charge of the residential district. I'm in charge of the poor district.
Also, do my eyes deceive me? Or is your helmet newly shined once more?
Well, let's just say the recruit who does the worst at training gets to polish it every morning.
Is that why that one was so quiet and grumpy at the front?
Yeah, I make them get up an hour before everyone else.
Effective. Some things, Captain, never change. I can live millennia, and still, it is the same punishment.
Have a good one.
You as well, sir.
Excuse me, sorry. Smog. It's bad here, it smells.
You are within a human city.
Indeed I am.
Everywhere smells.
I don't know. Exactly. Does it not smell worse here than normal though? Well, everywhere else. There's a specific scent to it. What is it? Piss. I think it is.
All the areas smell like it. You just need to know which alley to walk down. They just happen to be more alleys here.
I see. Really noted. Thank you for the advice or what?
Yes. Also, don't walk underneath building windows. Especially in the morning, when they are emptying the chamber pots. They empty them out the windows.
That is disgusting.
Welcome to human lands. Of course, she's a fish, so she swims in her own filth, so. I didn't mention that. I thought that would be a little... Hello, Seabaz. So there is racial information for each of the races. Let me get over here so you can hear me. For most cases, people will have... Here, let me go over here. For most cases, people will have basic information about their race, and then they will make character information. And they will make up their character based on that. For some people who are trusted in the RP, they may get an additional request to write some piece of lore or establish some piece of lore in their history. So House Analaman, for example, which Ethereal belongs to and speaks of, I wrote the lore for it. It is... It is not publicly known.
Question. So did you decide whether or not you want to get more? I said I would pay more if I needed to.
Thank you for the follow, Seabass. So, So that's how it usually works. Like, you're being a human, you just establish where you're from, and then you write up a backstory, and Brunswick will approve your character or disapprove it.
Hello, Tang.
Oh, excuse me.
Hello.
Did you have any
I
words?
thought you were going over there. I thought I would take over your position.
Let's see.
Oh, but you're doing it wrong, Tang. Remember, you gotta take the guard
I don't have any of
position.
that for you.
Do you know it?
And I'm
Oh,
rather
yes,
low
you
on
are.
Look at him. Look at him over there.
Any other things? You can run messengers. Spread word for you.
I don't have anything.
Maybe we should make
about
you an honorary
worth
guardsman.
of, payment or doing a job. So I do apologize. But if I do think of anything, I'll look for it.
To that.
I see.
Marcus the mediocre. Quite wonderful.
Eileen, with a 13, you are feeling fish today.
Apologies.
Wait, I'm not a fish? What the?
Fish?
I don't know. He said he had a tingly feeling he wanted to go to you.
So you stay here. I'm gonna talk to this one.
All right.
Hivael,
What?
are you well?
Tang, good morning.
Perfectly.
I say.
Assuming you lost your fight by the way you called it your legs.
I had worried about your reaction. I thought perhaps something I said about the way humans handle their waste sickened you.
Yes, actually. No.
I'm alright.
You
I'm
can work
unfortunately
this
getting used to
morning
the.
or afternoon. I was planning
Travails.
to try the Silver Reach dwarves as well.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
That's alright, just think of it like this.
I'm available now.
You swim in your own filth, they toss it and walk in it. Similar but different worlds.
Marcus,
Yes, sir.
take the morning to nurse
I'm
your
still
leg.
learning customs, and I've
Get
been
back to
here
full
for an
strength,
entire
and then
year.
I will let you into the mines afternoon.
It is the beauty of
For
humans.
unfortunately enlightening me.
Yeah.
You are welcome.
So you are fond of them?
Of
Very well.
humans?
Into the mines only to have me carry you out.
Well, you are an elf in a human land.
That's
Does
fair.
that not mean you are
I'll see you. in
at
the
least
afternoon.
interested in them? That's what I heard. Elves typically
If I might give you a
do
recommendation.
what they want.
That would depend on the reason why the elf is not within Ejmatalos.
Thank you, sir.
Stay off the
Everyone
leg and
has
it
a
should
reason
be
to
fine.
not be home. I won't ask yours. I understand it's not always by choice.
Aye,
Reach out to you.
it is not.
I'll see you later today.
Well, then, I guess
Sorry, Gary. Didn't quite win.
we are both in an
Yeah,
unfortunate
he
human
needs to put them all on.
land where we don't necessarily want to be, but are
He's a legend.
here regardless.
He's literally a legend.
Did you say
I wish you
irregardless?
The legend versus the worthless man.
We are here regardless of whether or not we want to be here.
I thought you said irregardless.
Oh, here, no.
Okay, good.
Sorry, I was not.
I got
No worries, Raylan. Your compatriot seems to be not fond of you.
you. Come this way, Gary.
And I am not fond of him. I'm sure not every elf likes each other.
It is quite uncommon for elves of different houses to be friends. But we have a understanding between each other, given how long we live. Fractious actions do not make for long-lived species. Something I'm...
Understandable, I've heard the tales of elves and how long they live.
Aye. Something you as yourself as a Triton are familiar with to a certain extent.
We live longer than humans, but not nearly as long as elves.
It is enough to understand the difference.
Yes, that is true. That is very true.
You cannot spend your entire life in conflict with each other, especially when it stretches into the centuries and millennia. Nothing good will come of a war that never ends.
The way Tritons deal with it is, well, exiling the ones I disagree with. In exile, well, it's a death sentence, but not a death sentence. Basically, a death sentence without saying it is.
There are always those who can survive.
Good day.
I tried, but someone
We need to talk in a moment if you're not busy.
I am not.
I will depart.
Amanda.
Good day to you.
Good day.
Yes, with you.
She took that as a dismissal. Yeah, he has a bird. I was noticing that. It was very cute. I'm like, oh, he has a bird. That's why I went over there. Oh, look, our stone thing is still here. So where am I going to park Ithuriel for a bit? Today is going to be a light stream for me, especially because we started so late. Gosh darn it. I'm not unhappy. I just wish I had more time to spend today. Because I'm going to need to rest. In particular, my voice, for what is going to come tomorrow. Oh, there's Lethal. I should remember to pronounce her name correctly. Ithuriel likes calling her Lethal, even though her name is actually Lethal.
Yeah, she's saying if I'll be replacing you when you become old.
Remove her immediately, please.
I'm sorry, this
That's
is
an order.
important.
Get her away from my gate.
This is a message that Mr. Tesla said.
If she wishes to go outside, that's fine. Escort her back to her work, please. Get out of my sight.
Yes, remember you said you want to go outside. Come along, miss. Please, not this way.
I was using it last night.
Very well, good.
For a bit. Of any kind?
I'll speak to her.
Let's see what Dario sees.
I just need
Brief moment,
Captain Dario.
Yes, over here.
Would you like to take it for a ride?
I took it for a ride last night. I'm good.
Yep, that did happen.
This is your time to shine, Jack.
It's a bench. Have you never seen a bench before?
Move, human.
No, I understand it. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh. Okay. When a lady takes charge.
Who am I talking about? I'm talking about that elf that just went up there.
This is a comfortable bench.
Yeah, she's going now.
Hi. Otto did a really good job on it.
Is that the one who made it? How much did he get paid for it?
Are you sure you're
It's
not
nearly a whole silver, 75 copper.
75 copper.
What is the purpose of the bench?
To
watch the people come in and out of this place.
to enjoy the company of the guards, of course.
Yeah, no,
Fine.
My
I mean,
question
sometimes it's like watching a show.
I mean, look at them. So productive and hardworking.
Good luck. You probably should help me. Make sure he doesn't wander into something bad with that kind of headache.
You have been wrong. The very
What's that old
least.
man doing in the stables?
I have a question for you. The matter we discussed previously. Do you know when departure will be?
Well,
We are ready.
it works.
Very well. Good, then. I need time to finish an order. And to do that, I need to speak to somebody. That's why I'm waiting.
I'm sure a lot of other people will like it too.
Very well.
And like I said, you could try to
As far as
try to make some of that money back.
readiness, there are a couple
True.
things I need to
Good.
get in order as well.
A couple of drinks out here.
Who, Hoyt?
Maybe get a couple
Who do?
cup holders.
I have a strong suspicion that will be. It will not be as easy as I hope,
Oh, it should hold up.
but it will be the best that we can do for now.
She's not saying her opinion, but she's thinking that this plan sounds fine.
There's only so much knowing how much has collapsed
Yeah,
beneath our
that's
eyes.
the question I was going to ask.
Put the awnings one
I'm sure I could hold up to a one or two.
I see. Thank you for letting me know.
Alright.
He'll need some more wood to make more if he wants to.
Aldo, you have done well.
Well, thank you. I try not, especially for something that's going to be right out here in front gate, I have to be sure I do a good job. And which I always do, of course.
You seem to be quite capable of making square and rectangles.
Do it or you're going 5 laps around that, like, okay, I'll become a human heart.
Well, thank you.
The guards are acting.
There is one there. Don't worry about it.
There is support for the center. How thoughtful.
Funny enough for her, then it's funny enough for me.
Thank you, sir. I have been looking forward to this for some time. I've always wanted to be able to just enjoy time here.
Better than sitting on the ground against the building.
Sitting on this particular ground where people piss in the corners is not a favorite of mine, no.
Sure. Yeah, anyway, I gotta get back to work. I got a bunch of orders to work on, so enjoy the bench.
Good luck, sir.
Be sure to thank Jack.
Thank you, Jack. What did you do in regards to the bench?
Oh, never mind. Maybe?
Pay for it, I guess. Came up with the idea.
Yep, no.
Why would you pay for
Always
it?
found people just...
Looking for the poor guards.
Well, I mean, it's a personal bench. The city wasn't going to pay for it.
Good money.
Seems a bit rude.
It is your bench, then.
That it is.
Clarifying the adjective there, sure.
People are free to come and go as they wish. As long as they don't.
Jack, as it is your bench, you will have to name it, of course.
Do I have any volunteers to go guard the post?
I was just there. I need to think about. But I'm sure I'll come up with something by the end of the day.
Perfect. When you do, let me know. I'll be very curious.
100%, yeah.
What was that?
When you do, let me know. I'll be curious to see what name you come up with. I could, of course, make suggestions, but they would all be elvish and inappropriate for a castle. A human castle.
I have a few names.
Oh, yeah.
It just depends on which one I need to do.
Aldo is cute. So what she did is she insulted the captain to one of his...
Had the butchery open, so I'm gonna go and see if I can't get some meat.
Understood, sir.
Feeling you two enjoy the bench.
Your bench. She pissed off Captain Dario by insulting him and implying that he's going to die. In an elvish way, by saying once he passes away, someone better could replace him.
Are you sure? 'Cause now at the time would be some other...
How much they shuffle outside of those gates in the camps.
And then we told to pay that is 15. Can I pay them instead? I feel safer that way.
More and more people out there in those tents every single day. It feels like.
Nicholas told me that he saw guardsmen leaving. Not the elves, though.
No more signs.
Only the humans, it seems.
Yet more signs that the world moves at the same pace it always does, no matter how fast or slow this city moves.
Like, fucking...
You haven't seen a pastor here, have you? No.
It's easy to lose track of it.
Penny.
You're not used to me running around everywhere. You'll get used to it. It's fine. Come on.
Push you away.
Yeah, she's getting in trouble.
What are you talking about? Take this with me first. There's a guardsman that puts
That's great. Who is that? Dersh. Dersh is killing me.
sure he's killing animals.
Wonderful person.
I'm trying to aid this place to deal with the overpopulation of the area, and you call it off. So many people believe that stupid man.
Shall I mark him down, my lord, for
He
dealing
does.
with later?
You recognize the voice of the man in front of you.
No, he's fine. Why do you even have a list of that? Are you making a list of
He's the noble
Making a list of anything you need me to, sir.
with designs on the lake.
Yeah, that's quite alright.
Anything and everything. That's why you pay me.
True. But... Hey, sir. So many complications have come up. You're trying to expand into that land up there by that lake.
Captain is away.
Aggravating. Dumb.
3 pages worth of aggravation, sir.
You have the nobility have absolutely no sight into the future. Absolutely no vision for this place, Ireland.
Their nose is
They're
stuck
sitting
too
on
far up
greatness,
their rear.
meanwhile at war, yet they just sit here doing absolutely nothing. Nothing. They
Indeed,
just
sir.
let their hands go up in the air. Sit there doing absolutely nothing, sitting on their thumbs.
Yeah, she is definitely spicy. I, on the other hand, am just kind of enjoying a relaxing morning. Look, it's Jesus.
Morning.
That man is a strange one.
Make sure we're in close south, right?
Many contradictions in his speech. He plans to develop around the lake.
Of which lake do you speak?
The one close to here, where the Tritons make their homes at night.
Oh, I did not realize that you lived there.
A place to rest, at best. I have a house within these quarters here, but it is difficult to use them. The dryness of the ground, no matter whether shaded or within the sun itself, is
Thuriel doesn't care about any of this.
difficult,
Still kind of weird.
taxing.
Well, if he murdered, there's a murder that happens in the next 10 minutes.
The taxing that seems to happen the most often is the one at the gate in front of us.
It's just unsafe. Running around with a knife like that.
That it is.
You think?
I'm not sure they know what they are doing when they do this. Does not seem to be supporting anything but those that sit behind the inner walls.
It is unwise to say such words within earshot.
How's your mother doing? She doing
I have heard as much from mine.
But not
From
from
my lips,
me. I do
nonetheless.
not wish to be associated with such.
Dario, 280.
Apologies.
Fucking hell, alright.
I have to attend to something. Where?
Naver. What a stupid fish. That's a note for in character, not out of character. Oops, I'm in the wrong channel here. Let me flip over to... There we go.
Speaking of which, where is the commander?
I would only assume still in the keep talking to the magistrate.
The hell of a debriefing.
Smartasses.
What the fuck's going on?
Good morning, Captain. And no, I'm not
you
one
need?
of my other
She thinks this guy's shady.
Good, you're not like the other ones who are persistent
No.
about things.
You have your job, I have mine, Captain. I've not bemoaned you. Yours.
That I can get behind, thank you.
If any refugees come in seeking aid, please send them to the church. We're handing out medicine and supplies. In what we
Really?
have. Yes, but those, of course, not just anyone.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly, Captain. Mithrax be with you.
I did like the little reminder of Authorial's dislike of humans there. If you were... Oh, I forget why, but she saw him saying something. His voice. She doesn't like his voice. She heard him say something earlier, and she wasn't... And she was questioning his voice and the way he spoke. Him offering to help others is fine with her.
Blackberries and berries, different flowers and shit. Come on, hand it over. And here's your handful of blackberries. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
As and with you.
You gonna share? I told you about the apple war.
Okay.
Aye, sure, I'll share. The blackberries are good shit.
Thanks, honey, for that. So then the woodworking is that little gated area, or that little fenced-in area right there. And then the Bjorning woman, from what I know, she takes logs and makes them into planks. I don't know much about her, to be honest. I've never talked to her.
I know she's big.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Let's go this way,
Unless if I can get him.
Catch up to you lot.
Alright, hits him in the back of the head. Didn't see it. Still hit him in the back of the head.
Who, me or him?
No, you.
Oh.
You.
Why?
You.
Why me?
Because I can, and it's funny. Bye.
I told him.
This is the Bjorning woman.
I'm gonna say, look, I try to get lucky. I'll be right back.
I've only talked to you once, so
I am the woodworker here. It is a pleasure. Yarza is my name.
Yarza.
Bridget, it is a pleasure. Wait, what was it?
Bernadette, I'm sorry.
Bernadette, you forgot your own name. Is that your actual name?
Yes, I hit in the head earlier, so don't mind me. I'm just a little bit rattled.
And she didn't get enough sleep.
That too, with those two freaking people in the other house just sounding like walruses.
Oh, Jesus. It's true.
Yeah, it was disturbing.
I am so sorry. What is a walrus?
It's like, think of like a cow, but with like husks and flippers instead of legs, and it goes.
I'm not certain if we can help that. But I think we all
Is it a giant fish?
It's a fish. It's a big fat thing. It's like a pile of blubber in the old.
You sound like you're getting kidnapped, lad.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're all describing
sounds absolutely horrifying.
Who's Jesus?
They actually look kind of cute, but
he is a good friend of mine. I respect him, except I trip him all the time, and I go, haha, Jesus.
I keep hearing about him. I keep hearing about like Jesus and Jesus Christ. All these people know this man.
Oh, no, I heard
yeah, he's a family and friend to everyone, you know.
Right. You know what I know about?
I thought he was a wine
You'll love
man.
this, right? You ever heard the story about the animal?
Which one? Pan Pan? Or Yarza. Oh yeah. Yarza is wonderful. Or Liver rather is wonderful as well.
Fistule, could you do me a favor?
I'm very busy right now.
There's a man in a green tunic that, kind of similar to that man there, carrying a sword. Can you take a peek and see if he walked into the tavern for me?
Can you not look yourself?
Well, it would be discreet if I did it.
Are you following him or something?
Just please.
Welcome, Brian.
You don't have a man in there looking... Brian, you don't happen to have a man in there with green tunic and a sword, do you?
I wasn't really paying attention. I can look if you want.
I mean, they just sent Fastille in there, and she hasn't done anything. She hasn't come back out instantly, so...
That is because it was Fastille.
Yes. I know I made a mistake. Of course.
But not Jack. He is a fine one with the sword.
She is talking to somebody upstairs.
Yes, alright. She's probably telling that I'm following him. Alright, here. I'm gonna go do something.
Mortals.
I've never seen a single person walk like that before. I am very confused.
It is a special of the nobility of Adwick. They have a certain way of walking.
As do we all.
Nay, not all of us.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You as well, Brian.
Oh.
Her boobs are bouncing.
She's gone.
Aye, she hit it off.
Oh. Where did she go?
Elsewhere. She seems to have had business call her.
I see.
Did you find who she was looking for?
I don't know why she would be tailing him. I'm just a
That's-
man with a sword.
Doesn't seem to be the question she asked, though, but not my business.
Well, she was asking if he was in there, and I hear.
It's too bad she never found that out.
It is bad. Oh, I see. You have a wonderful day then. Never.
Naver Vestid. I love Gambit's character so much. I actually stopped there just so I could look at her face. That's what I was doing. I was looking at her cute face. Kelly, is that her name? I forget this one's name.
Probably should chase him down and slap him.
I'm sure it's just a mistake, honestly. I don't want to get trouble.
Come back to the tavern.
Do you have business?
What are you doing?
This damn ruffian is assaulting me!
Just takes you by the collar.
Take that, you
With a
piece
10,
of
it's a
shit!
solid punch. A large bruise forms on your face.
Anything more? Fine.
Anything more? Or
Just
do you want to
one
have
of
at
his
it? Go
damn
ahead and hit him a
kidneys,
couple
right
times.
now.
No, hit him yourself. Hit him yourself. Go.
Where did he go?
He's fucking
Where did he go?
anyway.
Come here!
That was something
Humans.
Damn beating up the elderly. What the hell is it for?
That's all right. It will not bother you for long.
Indeed, it won't bother me much longer. I'll be in the damn grave.
Exactly. You will find rest.
Are you alright? Did he hit you down?
Yes, punched me in the damn alleyway. Luckily, I paid that large man to slug him in the face once or twice.
Aye.
It's a
Oh, you
preference.
paid him to do it. Oh.
I did. I'm not a man. I have a little coin, you know.
Aye. What do you normally like playing like the drum?
She's gotten a little nicer. That guard still causes me trouble, just like this young lady. Oh, we are still there. There's a few friends of mine who like breasts of that size. Some of them, it's because they actually have them. And we have some big girls in the RP.
I know what happened, and yes, I'm fucking devastated. I know.
Okay,
It
just
fell.
making sure you know about Ambershire.
Wait,
okay,
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
Ambershire
Yeah,
fell me
Ambershire
about that.
But she's
on
a head
siege.
farmer.
happened recently.
Oh, cool. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, they're losing this.
Okay, well, they know we could keep
I
going.
don't know if it's
Was nice
I don't know
seeing
if it's
you.
fully fallen by now or what, but it's not looking good.
Who are attacking it?
Piss nice, the Empire. Who else pushing the border?
So they have taken it then. Has it fallen?
I don't know if it's fallen or not, but it's under siege and they're losing.
That is unfortunate. Thank you.
Sure.
Certainly horrible news.
It is indeed. I need to find Lethal. We may need to leave the city.
Maybe one of them needs to walk by. But I'll be leaving probably shortly.
I'll try to. Maybe I can stop by for lunch one more time or something.
Ambershire is under siege.
What?
I was not speaking to you, but Ambershire is under siege.
Oh, God. By the Empire?
Aye, by the Empire.
Are they going to go help them?
Who could help them?
Well, the guards here, we have quite a lot of guards. You said we have new ones too.
Guards are not an army of steel.
Aye, but it's something.
It is something for here. If they leave here, Hadwick will be undefended. What happens if a scouting force sneaks in here?
I suppose you're right then. Aye.
Steel.
Oh, aye.
Do you have any new? Good God! Don't move.
But if you do, don't move.
That is all I ask.
What is it? Wait,
Do you
why?
have any new supply?
Is there something behind Tennille?
Stop moving, please.
Bye, Mom. Have a good night.
Every time you move, the world.
She knows about the servants of Hash. She's been aware of the Empire for millennia. She's well aware of them. She thinks it's a cruelty and that they are evil. She actually has a detriment related to them.
Hi.
Rin?
We saw an elf in the. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. Sorry. We saw an elf in the poor quarter. He was hiding in one of the sheds. Not sure if he's well. I think he might be a little bit unwell.
Makes
not sure what
tea
the
and
customary
such
thing
inside
for.
of the old barn.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the customs for our people, I guess, or our kind, will look after each other. But,
Would you show me to him?
if you ever spot him, sure. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, we could do that. Why not? Come along with us.
Very well.
I mean, I don't know. Do the elves look
If he's
out
still
for each
around.
other? Maybe. He goes like out. Is that a common thing? I don't know. Kind of wish I knew more about elves.
Put them in their place. Oh yes, let her swell themselves when I stuck Len at them.
It's in that shed over there. I think he might have snuck out. Let's go check.
he's still in there.
He's still in there. Alright, well, I don't know if he needs help or not, but he seems to understand Elf better than common, so not sure if you need any help. But
Aye. And you're just gonna leave me here? How brave of you, gentlemen.
well,
No, we
I
just
kind of need to
stand
see
indoors
the
on it.
blacksmith, but we can wait if you want.
He is not within at the moment. Le Sulan et Herian. Hivael. I greet you. How are you? Ethereal Ianethlin. Ma Ianethlin. My name is Ethereal. What is your name? She's speaking High Elvish. It's very proper. If you are speaking, I cannot hear you.
I suppose they can do the elven thing and maybe they'll, understand each other, I hope.
Troll, Fernsong, I Inithnin.
Margovenen. Greetings. Hivael.
I welcome you to my humble home.
Humble it
You
is.
see around you from the debris and destroyed wreckage outside, it's much different. On the inside, there are patches where grass and some flowers have begun to grow, and there's actually some. If you look more around and more detailed, there's some small patches of common herbs that have begun to grow. And off to the side, there's a wooden makeshift carved tea set off to the side.
Do you think the scribe would have a map?
Well, I was thinking.
What brings you here at Halion?
Asking Mervyn about it, if he getting maps or that. I know
It is not my first choice to be here.
Yeah.
The
I just want to
ever hungry, fiery maw of the Empire. It draws closer and
it's gonna be asking for a fucking silver.
From where do you hail?
Best to buy a map at that point.
Yeah, maybe.
I hail
Speaking of, maybe Merrick
as we
knows
all
something about the
have come from in the beginning.
Maybe there might be some investment opportunities.
I live a humble life, living on what the earth gives to me, what the woods give me. I once did, but the ever-encroaching dangers that have been pushed into the woods by the war machine of the Empire has left me with little choice but to live here.
I see. You were out east then.
And then just have this empty journal, right? And then walk around with
In human lands, or in the Empire's domain?
Well, I mean,
here, Erlandi land. I am not of the tribe, and if I was, I do not remember.
Would you
I lived
reckon?
as a hermit. I lived alone, simply growing my garden, growing my home, living out of existence from the towns and small gatherings and roads, but that is much changed. The creatures being pushed word from their deep woods and caves by the ever-growing embers and fires of the Empire.
I remember it was 20.
Describe the fires you have seen.
20 mental gold.
I do not see it with my own eyes. While I do not talk to these people, I listen when I can. I hear from every merchant, every god, every citizen that the Empire has drawn their rotten, fanged, toothy maw towards Amber Shire, that it is under siege.
Aye. These words have reached us, that Ambershire is in danger. I was speaking. I seek one who will assist them, perhaps. Not among our kind. Of the mortals.
Maybe. Just don't know where to start.
The Iron Wolf, I hear from the first two guests I've had today, may be of help.
The amount of money we got for
I have not met them myself or seen them,
maybe a rabbit
but
would be a best choice.
perhaps talking to them might
Probably easier to catch.
lead to some enlightenment on the situation more than on the street.
I see. Then I shall speak to the Iron Wolves. You, Medallion, will you be okay?
I know what to do.
You know your herb lore, if I see that is red clove, if I am correct.
We just have to maybe
Red Glove, Arena, Grass, aye, good, yeah.
All
My
right.
simple understanding.
Should you need anything, ask for the Fletcher.
It is...
Others know how to find me. My name is Ethereal.
I see.
Well, I mean, rent, not
Of Ishmael Thalas.
like a shipboat, not like get a whole boat crafted for us.
Marine, aye, I sort of a thought.
Well, it's not the boat, it's the arrows.
Marina Lind.
I mean, an alternative would be...
We may depart. Thank you for waiting for me.
Sure.
No problem.
Shall we?
You think it's gonna be okay?
Oh, one moment. Remind me of your name, please, dear.
Troll, fun song, I, Neen.
Hi. I'm gonna need it written down. Send it to me later, so I'll remember. All right. Thank you. We can depart. He will be fine.
Alright. Alright, well, it's good to hear.
Searching through.
You know, just want to make sure he's okay.
Hmm.
Nice seeing you again. Alright, well, be careful going through here.
I will go around the other way.
Sure.
Is that Damien's voice I recall?
Have a good day.
You too.
Excuse us, girl.
Alright, well,
Aparna, sir.
I gotta... Yeah.
Have you seen the individual that the surgeon was tending to?
The blonde one?
Well, last time we left him over there. If you're talking about the blonde one, yeah, he was left over by the building. But I'm assuming he might be at the surgeon right now.
Nurse is right there if you want to ask.
Yeah.
They said he had departed.
Soma, the guards are looking for one of your tended to.
I know, they've already informed me, and since I didn't see this before, since I wasn't informed till last minute, I am helping out on trying to find this man.
I was just letting you know. It is none of my business. It's unwise to get in the way of what guards want.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Yes, a new elf who speaks only high elf. And speaks it... Okay.
I was told by the captain not to let anyone out.
Oh, it's gonna be this kind of day.
There's no bucket in the well here, so...
Nay. You have to own a bucket here. If they left one in the well, it would get stolen. It is indeed to be poor in this particular
Find
town.
a bucket, then? I was hoping to use them as well water out.
I haven't been able to locate him, I'm afraid.
You could ask Soma, the surgeon. He might have one that you could use. He is the man wearing no shirt, located in the far back.
We'll play it cool for now. If you see anyone matching the description, we'll grab them.
Of course. Isa.
Of course, the fool decides to be a dumb idea and to strike someone that serves the crown.
Hey, old Wolf, how you doing today?
Oh, are we allowed to leave now?
Yeah, got a concussion, had a fight with him.
Good.
Have to go get somewhere.
Thank you, Captain. Sir. Ma'am, and sir.
It does look
You
like
should
we've
have
got
let
quite
her
a bit.
leave.
Yes, I am not a human. Not who you are looking for. That said, though, should I become human, I will be sure to let you know. Captain, are you well?
Yes, I dropped something.
It seems that when you dropped something, it's almost as if time passed. Be careful, sir. Who knows what other powers you have?
It didn't work.
Did you know everyone thought I was dead?
Dead? Who thought you were dead?
VR Trap Man is the big bloke. I will point him out to you later.
Very well.
He plays a character by the name of he's a Bjornen.
And if you must know, that is my helmet. I do not know who made it. I just know that it was put on me.
He plays a Bjornen by the name of Baylor. That's it. He plays Baylor. Make sure I have my stance proper.
Either way, thank you for your input. It wasn't lightning.
Thank you, Hanuj. Oh. No, that wasn't Baylor.
Slide on by there. Thank you.
Take care.
Is Arnath within?
No, he stepped out to do other
Blacksmith
business,
isn't in.
from what I
He's
know.
out doing an errand. Can I help you?
If you are Arnath, yes.
No, sorry, I'm not.
Nay, you are not. Yeah, no, I don't think he was one of them. I think that was another one of our... Actually, give me a moment here. Let me go check. I need to return, though, because I have some insulting of dwarves to do. I have to be shitty to them for a while. Damien plays a cute girl. It's perfect for their voice. Let's see, it was OSL. I think OSL is the one you're thinking of. Or Star Nova.
Yes, that would have been a
OSL does a pretty good, yeah, exactly. Some classic elf and, elf and dwarf dynamic going on there. I always like to play up the tropes.
We're gonna go see what Moondel's up to. Swing over by the blacksmiths and
Repeat, did you say you fought a loggy?
He did. He put up quite a
Afternoon.
fight.
Good afternoon.
What compelled you to fight
It is hard to see if it is open with you in front of the sign. I guess I could ask. Is it open?
We're technically open, but no jobs right now. Come back later.
What does technically mean?
So come back at.
We'll have something for tonight. We're open for a meeting right now.
For a meeting?
I mean, I got a concussion out of it though.
You can come back with those
at least they ain't got broken bones.
You get so much to treat you.
They are not my lot.
Well, they can be if you come back with them. They inquired as well.
You do not know what I'm inquiring about.
For a map, by the way.
No, not my business though. Not my problem. Come back later.
Depending on how big the map is, depending on how detailed you want it. Plus, you have to find
not your
someone that can
problem.
make it for you. We
Indeed. It is
don't
not
have
mine
any
either.
Cartographers on staff.
Nah, fair enough. Well, there's that answer.
What kind of
That pissed her off. So she's not going to help Ambershire now. I saw a DM walk by me. So when she gets pissed, I'm not going to make it his problem. I'm just not going to help them. If they go out and die, that's their own business now. Ethereal wants nothing to do with it at this point. Her tolerance for humans is always very low. Arn is a special case at the moment. Though he could, of course, disappoint her. You'll have to forgive me, chat. It's going to be one of those cases where I sit around for a while. Whose cute face is that? Give me a moment to look at this. I'll be right back. Thrall Fernsong. That is not an elf name at all. That's why I couldn't pronounce it. Okay, let me check one more thing. Okay, one last thing. Alright. Let me flip over to general here. Thrall. That was the elf's name. Okay, back over. Here, I'll show you real quick. Thrall Fernsong. Fernsong. That's a wood elf name. So, Elvish, actual Sindarin names have a very specific way of making them. They will usually constitute two words or one word, and a suffix. Hello.
Hi again.
Ren.
We keep running to each other.
Hi. Are you planning to go to Ambershire?
Excuse me?
Are you planning to go to Ambershire?
Well, I mean,
Amberville.
even though there's a job there, it seems like there's some sort of conflict going on.
There is
And
indeed.
If it pays, I mean, you know,
Are
it might be
you?
good.
It should, hopefully, should you survive. Are you aware of what is occurring there?
Well, the elf in the said there was some talk about the Empire pushing in territory.
Correct.
Possibly.
So, since last year, the Empire of the East has been on the move. They are a deadly enemy. Their capabilities beyond the match of any other. They have weapons that we do not understand the making of.
Fortunately, Vestal still doesn't have cloth.
They roar when they fire. and enemies before them fall. They have cataracts, heavy infantry with armed horses who are trained in how to disrupt lines, how to fight spearmen, and how to destroy their enemy. My understanding is that these are the very people currently attacking Ambershire. If you go, be careful and be ready. They will all be expertly trained.
Well,
and armored.
The one good thing I'm at is hunting down men, and particularly killing them. But if they're armored, that might cause a problem, to be honest.
They will be
They'll have to
fully
fight
armored.
Professional military.
They are professional military.
Hmm.
You will have
Well,
to
they gotta
be
have weakness in armor. You know.
the joints.
In the bends for. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, typically, no matter how heavily armored somebody is, they have to move. If they can't move, they can't really fight well. And if they can move, that means there is a weakness to exploit.
Aye.
Hopefully, I can find it before I die.
Let us hope that is the case. These enemies have.
Are you waiting for the blacksmith?
Aye.
Same. Well, suppose we're waiting together.
You are welcome.
You need to do something with the seamstress?
Not myself.
I was asking the seamstress because you wanted to see her. Remember, I was seeing if she had any cloth.
Which she does not.
I don't have any yet.
Ah.
Well, the farmer, or whoever is meant to be taking care of that, is unfortunately not exactly around or able to offer the cloth. So she's at a bit of a standstill.
Maya? Is Maya injured again?
Yeah, that's the name. No clue.
That is concerning.
Who's Maya?
She is the Hobbiton farmer. She's the one who owns the fields just outside of town.
Oh, we ran into her, yeah.
Ginger one.
The tiny one, yeah.
Indeed. The very same. Thank you for the follow, zombie.
That's a problem.
She was fine last we saw her. That was yesterday, I think. Or the day before. 2 days ago. Swing by, see how she is. She might need some help getting some cloth. Some wood.
She will usually pay people. It is made, of course, of any type of fibrous material. Cotton and the like.
Okay. That's a job.
Wool, also,
That
if
is
you have
cloth,
sheep to shear.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Can I don't think this is good for shearing. What do you think?
It's good for.
Speaking of sheep.
Yeah, I could go, along the skin.
That is not how that
very
works.
lightly.
It is not sharp enough. You would turn it into lamb chops, Ren. You need a
Lamb chop sounds great.
Nay, if you wish wool.
Great for the temporary meat, bad for everything else.
That is what happened after all. They sheared her poorly and injured the sheep. And so, no wool for a time. And thus, no cloth for weeks. That one also you can speak to. They may be able to help you. I do not know their name.
I don't think he's in, mate.
You waiting for the blacksmith?
So I just listen. Yeah. There's no yelling or banging, so I guess he's not there right now.
Will there usually be yelling or banging?
Normally, yes.
What sort of bird friend you got on your shoulder? What's their name?
Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah, cute little thing.
It's a cheater's name.
What do you mean by a cheater's name?
Hello?
I literally just named him Small Bird. I couldn't think of anything.
Gotcha.
He's my bird.
That's enough name.
No surprise that the wood elf could not think of a compelling name.
Is not in today.
Swing by the
I guess
tavern, see
we'll-
what's going on in there, see if there's any work, and then possibly head over to.
I
my
suppose.
Sheila.
Might as well. If the blacksmith is not here in yet, then
We still have. We still.
What's that?
Speak to.
Oh, fuck.
Mountain lady.
Alright, go ahead. Let me go sit down.
Yeah. Got the job off
You guys will get to listen to our very impressive Vitamax blender. The question is, will it blend? And the answer is yes, it will. Loudly. Let me know if you can hear that. It's pretty funny. Actually, I can watch. Yes, indeed, you can.
Take care. Thanks for the help.
Hi.
Good day.
Hopefully the blacksmith comes back.
Oh, indeed. My roommate cooks food. It's about 5 times louder here. Oh, what kind of sound does that make? Wait. Yes. It was good timing, since I'm just waiting here. I was about to head out and go look for the Yandel. Blending sounds intensify. I don't know why they do 2 and not just 1. Like, if they just did 1, it would be easier for me. Why would you miss 2018? I need you to stop with the sink also. So I'll wait until you're done. Because all this shit comes in through my mic. I mean, honestly, the Vive mic is pretty good. I'm sorry, the Index mic is pretty good. It's a very well done array, but... No, she has no reason to speak to the dwarf. Or antagonize him, rather. She just doesn't like him, so if she sees him again, she'll just be her usual high elf rude self. I guess I could go get some food. Let's go get some food and slurp it, people. Do some more slurping for Hoyd. I know Hoyd likes the slurping. You know, I do it just for you, too. I actually do it in the VODs, also, when you're not here.
The audience from the fight pits.
What the fuck are the guards doing?
No names in particular. I don't even know what they look like. All I know is that they're dwarves from Silverreach.
I was actually thinking of us like sitting over there. Good day, Thoria.
Good day. It's quite a presence today.
benches today?
Yes. Everything's. Well, most of everything is repaired.
Marvelous.
I'll be right with you.
Thank you.
Copper's on the counter.
I will join in with the soup.
Okay.
Yep, since you watch, I make sure I do.
Thank you.
I give you appropriately wonderful. Slurping for you.
There you go.
Thank you. How much do I owe you? She always checks,
15.
just in case she'll get a discount. There you go.
Enjoy.
She won't tell him she enjoys because he's the one who doesn't let her take cups.
Coins on the table. Mead and ale.
Here you go, Hyde. Oh wait, let me do it appropriately.
Is there 30 in the coin purse?
Sure is. Is every copper I have. Pay me back tomorrow. Alright.
Who's getting the mead?
I sit here and I'm having fake soup, and I'm very hungry in real life, and smelling. Well, actually, it smells like burned shit right now, but.
Couple of skulls
There you go, Hood.
outside your establishment around the corner. That's something we should worry about.
No, they already paid their tax. That's fine.
Right.
Thank you, Brian. For a second there, I thought they were going to walk out with their drinks. Authorial was about to tell on them. Because I like being a piece of shit.
What am I looking at again?
Any humans inside of this armor?
Would be kind of hard to.
Literally glowing. Look at his chest.
I don't think a human would sound like that if there was a human in there.
Not that there's another human would fit in here.
If there was a human in there.
Oh god, here we go. Authorial got an idea in her head.
People lose their arms all the fucking time.
And get
But they don't get them back.
They don't get them replaced.
Obviously, it's a hobbit.
Especially ones that
I mean,
move.
you have a point. I don't know.
You're not helping the situation.
Oh, forgive me, Tang. You know, one of the wee little ones. You don't know, but this is secretly Maya's voice. When she's angry.
That actually makes so much fucking sense. Yeah, she'd be small enough to fit right in there, huh?
Well, believe what you like, but I am made of metal.
I mean,
This fine evening.
it's very impressive metal.
I'm doing quite fine.
To be fair, if I really wanted to prove it to you, I could walk into the moat and sit at the bottom.
Anyone could
Why don't you just check the articulation? Every armor has its joints. You just feel if it's hard or if it's
Yeah,
soft.
no one sane enough would do that either. I'm unconvinced.
There you go. Oh, he has. Oh my good lord! Pick a direction. This one is always such a bother.
Fell out of the sky.
I know. I always see her. She always jumps from over there, over here, in front of me. I don't know why, but she always gives me such trouble. You know, I always wonder if. if they charge Mirandel when he comes in. Tang did develop during season 1. Oh, my voice is starting to hurt. I think she likes causing me trouble. I've got my eye on you. I think I snuck in behind her. Damn it! I wish she would wait here. Thanks, Wade. I'm gonna go look for Yandal in a bit. Honestly, what it is Authorial doesn't want to pay their fucking fee. But she needs her iron, she needs her arrowheads. The problem for Brunswick is he's busiest as a DM. He's busiest during the start of the session. I'm deepening my voice so I don't hurt my throat as much. He's busiest at the start of the session, and he gets the most time in his character at the end. But I can only be here at the start, so I don't get to have those long moments with him. I remember the day, back when I was a NPC, and as Tethiel, I would stand in front of the guard area. And one particular day, when Ariana wasn't feeling good, my character served as her apprentice, and she stood in front of the gate. And I honestly stood there for, I think, 2.5 hours waiting for her. That's just how elves are. And I wanted to demonstrate that in character.
Make sure your settings are all on streamer mode.
Luckily I am.
Has he been out at all?
Not that I have seen, but I have not been here the entire time. I'm letting her accent go right now so I can rest my throat. Streamer mode is a setting in VRChat. So the particular important thing is it hides the world ID. So that people won't show up. And it hides your username as well. It helps that I don't pull up my menu when I'm in streaming, but also I turn it on. That is Serevith. Well, well. I wonder what the little troublemaker is up to. Correct, although because I was in Purple Lotus, everyone knows my VRChat name anyways. I was a host. For about a year. Actually 2 years, I think. Yeah, about 2 years. It's more to hide the instance ID. Because there are clients, hacked clients, or I guess modded clients would be the nice way to put it, modded VR chat clients that can cause trouble. If someone gets the world ID, they can cause trouble for the session. Oh, he's doing Tower of Champion introductions. Authorial doesn't have enough of a sense of humor to tease Tang again. But I would. I was about to ask him, how's Maya doing? Yeah. Or just causing it to crash. I'm an elf, Arnold. That got her attention. She does know that this drow has some sort of relationship, but she doesn't know exactly what it is.
Welcome back, lad.
Dersh playing another dwarf.
One of the grandmothers was looking for you earlier.
He has permission.
Yeah, I just figured that out. That's why I was coming here, dropping money off. Appreciate it.
You might want to bring yourself up a little bit.
No, quicksand. What did you do to the forge? Whoa!
I get paid if don't die. I don't get paid for this.
Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Let me know if Arn swings by.
You weren't messing with that ingot, were you? The one that was on the table on the side.
That one? Yes, I'm working.
No, okay. That's the spoopy secret ingot. The one that's got killed. The one that's got Lucy's name on the bottom of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm working on a ingot. An ingot.
Ingot, yeah, right.
Yeah, if Arn swings by, let me know.
I'm still waiting for him to come back with the leather for this plate I'm making. But I feel like he's required elsewhere and is far more important than simple
He's
life.
all over the fucking place. You have a good one.
You too, man.
I find it cute when Falcona goes out of character. She does not. She knows they have some relationship. She's heard Arn refer to a son. But she, of course, assumes it's human. She doesn't know. And he's talked about his family before. Last time we spoke, he spoke about his family. I shouldn't be in this Discord. Let me flip back. Well, we had food. And we had water. We had our tea. I'll have to go here at 9:50. It's the Drow Boy indeed. Snow logged off. She's my favorite person. Look at that. Thanks to Hoyt here, I have 28 subscribers. It's not, streaming isn't really a revenue source for me, but I am glad for the people who enjoy my roleplay. I, roleplay because I love it, but I do appreciate the fact that you all come here and enjoy it with me and want to share it with me. No, it's not only you, but you have been most of the subscribers. Gifts you have given. I think you've given out 15, which is half of them. And the funniest thing is probably out of everyone here on Twitch that you have ever seen, I've been streaming the longest. I was streaming before it was Twitch. If you look really far back in my highlights, you can see me stream my streams from like... Oh, but so don't worry. Usually what I recommend for people is that they come in and start RPing first in a social lobby so you can practice. Here, I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. That button. Videos. Highlights. And if we go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down,
Waiting for something?
11 years ago. Arnoff.
I don't think he's in now.
Nay, he is not within. He has not been for some time. This is Trapman.
We were working all night.
Indeed.
He's probably resting.
Nay, he is out on an errand.
Right, well then, I'm not going to waste my time here.
The dwarf is in if you wish to leave a message for him. Yes. That is, well, it's kind of, it's an interesting thing, but I understand what you mean. So, there are groups like the Purple Lotus, for example. You don't have to ask to join. You join our Discord, and on there are instructions for how to fill out a Google form. You send friend requests to all the hosts, and then Thursday through Sunday, we run lobbies, and anyone can join at any time. No character approval, no reviews. The only thing is you have to have you have to agree to the rules and have an avatar that meets our specifications. Not for approval, but it has to be medium, basically. Yeah, I say here, very top. If you go look on my Twitter, you will find an invite link for the Discord here. But that's it. And then go to rules, and then it'll see there, read PL general information, and it'll run you through how to join the RP. It's on my Twitter. Just go to my Twitter. It's Maywin. Same as my Twitch name.
Let me in, master of the house.
That is most interesting. There are curious things one can observe when waiting. But yeah, there we are 11 years ago. That wasn't even my first stream. It was just one of the earliest ones I had recorded, because back then they didn't delete them, so I didn't save them. Still have my first Lich King kill. Good times. Yep, that's exactly what we're set up to do. It is the friendly, welcoming, safe environment, no fighting, purely set up for people to practice speaking and work on their characters. It's Sachi's idea, and I was the person who helped organize the first one with him. And then basically him and I ran it together for the first 6 months or so, before we started getting other hosts. Sachi would host, and then Arab Ninja started hosting. I think that was it at the start. It was me, Sachi, and Ninja. Who did we add next? Yui. We got Yui and Chow. Lol Chow. That was WoW. I have never played League of Legends. I don't play MOBAs because they're too competitive. And I don't like competitive games. They bother me. I want to help people. I don't like hurting people. It's hard for me. I don't know what Brunswick is up to. I figure that Arnoff is probably out there talking to someone. Or he's DMing something. My character's kind of cut off from all the rest. And most of the going-ons because of her age. So she doesn't get to interact with a lot of the storylines. And since the assholes at the guild pissed her off, she's not going to help on the mission. I was planning to go out of character, but she's not going to go now to Ambershire. The humans angered her. Even though an elf asked for help. That is her major detriment in action. If her detriment gets activated, she will... It's a derision of lesser kindred, of lesser kind, of mortals. She hates mortals. Especially humans, and especially humans of our land.
Hey, Baylor. Do you know anyone that'd be good to get a pipe from? Nope, I have. Yes, fair enough. Alright, take care. Try any merchants. Yeah, merchants might be good.
I love Jack's bench.
Fresh soap for sale.
No.
Bye. Have a good day.
As I said, her Major detriment is very active. There are ruins there. They're closer to the northern area. She doesn't know about any ruins in Ambershire.
Use some help with all those poles collapsing.
She's looking for lethal now. Lethal or Arn. Oh, there's our noble, so-called. Look closely, though, at his shirt.
I'll try some other time, maybe when things are less heated. After all, Adric's not going anywhere.
See how his shirt doesn't fit on him? Authorial noticed.
Well, do let me know if I don't spend too much.
No noble would wear a shirt like that. So, whatever he's representing himself, that part is not true. You again. Honestly, what is wrong with you? You just can't decide where to go now, after bumping into me, and now you're going to turn about and go, yes, that's exactly what I thought. What I expect out of you?
Helmet's on too tight, it makes them blind.
Aye. Who has a late start? If we weren't so fucked off in the corner, I would spend more time in my business. But since we're so far in the corner, it makes it hard for me to do my job. Oh, Lethal is in. Oh, Lethal is not in. Oh yeah, Haven said he'd have a late start. It's related to the fact I think he went to a town. So when characters travel, we actually account for the amount of time it takes them to travel back. And sometimes they'll come in as NPCs. Like I do that. Yeah. And sometimes they'll just join the RP later on. Haven is one who tends to join the RP later on. Because he's a busy boy. I actually need to ask him to make sounds. To pay him, rather. To make sounds from my bow. So that I can shoot it. I'm gonna come over here and harass the drow again. He always has a girl problem.
Apparently there's a mimshin. Good evening.
It is morning or afternoon.
We've been there. Everything we tried the tavern. We've
Well, are you like a bear as a child, or are you like a person?
Alright, don't bother. You can't break a boat. You can't break stone with your hands. You need a pickaxe. Even though you keep thinking you
Yes.
yeah. Unfortunately, me and my brother do need work. A bunch of the dumb like the software one.
Anyone who cares who Vic is, he's behind me.
Your name Vic?
Drake is
No.
dragging my legs. Gotcha. More than happy to do so.
Come on.
Come on. Hurry the fuck up.
I'll let the boys take care of it.
I'll be back next.
Well, if you're gonna ask me about that, I suggest you don't.
Yeah, where's the Russians?
No clue.
Hello? Oh, shit.
You will work. Rosie.
I loved fucking with Maya. It was very hard for me to be cruel to her. I love Maya. I love Flaneka or Flanka.
Carry on with whatever you're doing. Standing here patrolling. Do what you must. I'll be back.
Off for patrol then?
Morning, guys.
The butcher is present.
Afternoon.
Go. Nice.
Megavanen Athari.
Have a good day.
Magavanen. Lethal.
Is this bench new?
Aye. Jack himself paid for it. It is Jack's bench, although he hasn't named it yet.
Huh. Jack's bench. Oh, wonderful.
He has left it for the usage of others.
Alright, I can watch the
I found it most pleasing.
To watch the comings and goings.
I am awaiting Arnuf.
Oh,
I need to get the arrows done.
I must say, I did not see him outside along my walk.
Nay. He seemed to be busy, doing some sort of chores, but hopefully he will return.
Can't say I have.
Jack sounds displeased.
What was he upset about, I wonder? Well, doesn't matter.
The lack of Maya. It seems he misses her too. No one has seen her so far. Thank you for the follow,
Oh,
Bronk.
that is true. I have not seen her.
Aye,
I did
neither.
have a sight of her.
I have neither seen nor heard of her on this particular day. Thank
I
you.
hope you don't mind me joining you for a moment.
You are always welcome.
I have a small problem. There walks the small problem.
Small indeed.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but apparently he has been leaving flowers at our door.
Our door? Oh.
Yes. And I spoke to the Triton, but the Triton did not seem to have any good advice.
Blessed be Lethal, for a suitor has come calling. Oh.
Oh, no. Olive, let me fix this bitch.
Thank you.
I
So,
had not realized it was so fragile.
oh, Thug, let it be.
Atharia.
You could always light them on fire and leave them at his door.
I suppose I could.
Go out this way.
No clue.
Dario, you have one job.
He just got back. What do you want from him?
If you wish truthful advice.
You know, well, let me explain first. I could no more engage this human in a relationship than I could be their friend. Make a violence out of it.
I'm trying. Have you seen Kyla or Raylan go out the door?
I have not, and I do not believe they are outside.
Fuck.
I did not pass them on the way in.
Understood.
Have you kind fellas seen a group of fashionably colorful orange folk pass by?
Where's the tavern, I believe?
Alrighty.
Brian, did you see Raylan and Kyler on your way in?
Keep running.
You run faster than me, you asshole.
I could with your advice, Athario. He is an ally that I do not wish to
burn.
Have disassociate with me.
Well then. I imagine you will necessitate brushing up upon mortal conversation skills, I think is the term they like to use. Ask him how the weather is. Oh, but he's a human male. Ask him of his interests. And then allow him to... What is the word for it? They have such a wonderful word for it. Regale you with tales of his derring-do, his bravery, his strength as a virile human man.
Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to have any old dwarven recipe books that's...
I don't suppose I could just wait until he dies.
Well, you could, but you would lose you would lose your partner, as it were.
My asset, yeah.
That is why collecting pets is easier. You just entertain them and feed them. Don't have to make friends with them.
As long as I'm pointed in the right direction, I can find it, and you'll probably just start brewing it. I just know the basics of the recipe. I know it starts with potatoes, and that it comes out clear, smooth, and strong.
Perhaps I could send flowers back. I'm not sure which flowers.
For a human? Let us think. Oh, actually, Dario.
What do you need?
You. I need you. would you join me for a moment?
No, I'm good. What is it?
I have need of your advice. The wisdom of a human.
Alright.
This plan has no flaws. Dario, we're one as a human, and I assume a male. If one wished to express friendship with such a creature as yourself, what would interest and delight you?
Them shutting the fuck up.
Would that be a sufficient gift, then, to give another male?
Christos gave me the exact opposite advice.
Have a good meeting, Dario.
Perhaps that is why he is alone.
Dario or Christos?
Yes?
Ulag. Tell me, what do your people do to show affection to each other?
Not the
You
artist.
should be illuminating Azariel.
Not the artist. She's talking about the owner. Brian.
Forgive me, at times I get lost in thoughts. My people do not show affection. They're cold, much as the land from which they hail. They are uncaring for any beyond themselves. They believe that strength is muscle and muscle alone. It is their greatest failing.
It's quite amusing. Yrsa seems to have a different opinion. She shows her affection for Haskell quite openly. So, no gifts of affection, no courtship.
Oh, wait. The courtship, much like Dario. Of silence.
Oh, silence, I see.
Ulagi, could you spread your legs just a bit, please? Oh my god, don't do it again. Just open them. A little more.
Why?
Just open your fucking legs. Please.
Yep. Maybe I'll just hit on Dario.
Miss Hartford? That's up to Captain Dario.
Next time I'm kicking her.
Oh, you could just crush your thighs together.
Are you giving it to me?
Yeah, here.
Consider it both a lesson in getting exactly what you asked for, and nothing more.
And I know Ackerman was helping out with that.
My people do not live long lives. I have never known a Bjorning as old as myself. For that reason, what I do know of courtship is that it is very...
Trying to better Adwick. Thank you, sir.
What is the word in the common tongue?
For the burp, oh, you're welcome.
Very short. To the point, I believe is the term. In the north, danger is an everyday concern. It is not safe in many places. It is why the people of the north are so... We are survivors. As such, if one is to seek companionship, really they are very upfront about it. They do not play games. There is no poetry. There are no flowers. It is very simple.
Perhaps not the right one then, as you have already been gifted flowers. Thank you for your Spartan advice, Ulag. It is appreciated.
I would offer
Quite
better
illuminating.
advice. I would offer better advice, but in truth, I myself did not spend much time among the clans. What I know is only what I have seen.
Aye. It is understandable, of course. I am in a similar situation, with no useful advice to offer. The only thing I was ever given were the toys of children, and what I have found for myself. Oh, Loretta left. It is too bad. She would be one to ask. Thank you, Loggy.
You know, perhaps Haskell might be the person to ask.
Oh. Do you see him? Oh. Thank you. Actually, there's a, how about that one? Baylor, I believe is his name.
I have not spoken to him before.
Mm.
He appears quite lost in his own thoughts. I'm unsure he'd appreciate the musings of an elf.
That's not about appreciating. Anyone should be so honored.
Yes,
There's more an opportunity for them to offer their life experience advice, just as Dario has done.
No, sir. All's quiet.
To share the wisdom of their kind.
Street sounds peaceful, is it?
You're right there, Private.
The road to Dario's heart is paved with silence.
Seems like both of them are. Oh, there we go.
Probably feels the rest. The silent void at the center of the maelstrom that is Dario.
It's funny. I imagine that all the sounds going into that helmet must be dulled as it is.
Remove these elves from my gate.
Aye, sir.
You seem to have gotten me in
You're
trouble.
the captain.
Would you take me to the smithy?
You can take yourself there.
I can do that.
You
Very
could
well.
perhaps carry us on
Thank you.
the bench.
I could drag you.
Have you arrested in disturbing the king's peace?
Yes, of course, Dario. Perhaps we were not silent enough for Dario's hurt.
We can ask him later. Not now. I could indeed. Let us see then. I do actually have one who may be of use in this truthful question you have asked. They spoke of a family.
I was thinking.
Good day. To you too. I have not had any luck.
Perhaps if you find Aaron, I might be able to find Haskell.
That was my hope. I have been waiting for some time. But I have had no luck yet. So, he spoke of a family.
A human.
Aaron.
Oh.
Should one wish for truthful advice, his may be worthy. I suspect he understands the ways of merchants.
Hello? Anyone in?
what can I do for you?
Oh,
Perhaps that one?
Let's see, shopping for weapons.
A door? Might be an amusing answer at least.
We don't have any pieces currently.
Probably ask how large your beard is. Maybe some knots? Nice knots to tie your beard up with.
Do you happen to make any daggers or any ranged weapons? Or spear? Anything?
If you want range, you want to probably talk to those two. As for
Hello.
Did you find Saw?
I did.
Oh, hello. Yes, I need to defend myself.
Yeah, that's why she mentioned Arn for serious. Arn actually...
But hello there, Mrs.
Greetings.
How much does a bow go for in these parts?
3 silver for a short bow. 7 for a long bow.
Indeed.
And I would need 3 days to fulfill your order.
What was the longbow, sorry?
7.
7 silver.
7. Gotcha.
Aye.
Thank you. Might get there if I sell enough.
Indeed. It is crafting.
I might inquire.
It seems that I have had no luck so far. I suspect I may head out of town for a short bit.
Something to define myself because
Did you speak to the door?
That one? No.
I've got a silver piece.
Well, I shall ask him for advice.
Oh.
And you could slip in an inquiry about business.
I shall stand here and attend. As long as the door is open, I will be able to hear. I have sufficient ears. It's the first time she's ever mentioned her ears to another elf. It basically means she likes lethal. Magovanen.
Megavanen.
Perhaps I should invest that money into something to make more money. Thank you, sir.
What can I do for you?
Is the weaponsmith?
Nope. Nope. He's out.
Alright. Well. Carry on then. Good day to you.
You too.
I have an inquiry.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't slam that door in your face. Much as I would have liked to, I didn't do it. But,
wow. It's good that I'm in a forgiving mood. I have a question.
well, you're the one coming to me for something, so I didn't really care. What's up?
If you should need to show affection to a fellow dwarf, what would you do?
Why you asking?
Yeah, I love her. Authorial finds her very endearing.
This is why I know he's curious.
You know, I have not seen any dwarven women, at least I didn't believe so in my short time.
You wouldn't be
here,
able.
have I?
You wouldn't be able to tell even if you had. Most people can't.
Oh, really?
Oh, that is something to learn.
And if you were to find one that you liked, what would you do?
Why are you asking me? I don't even know who you are, yet you're coming up to me asking how dwarves perform romantic interactions with each other. We're knowing who you are, okay?
Ask me my name.
Usually supposed to give it when you meet somebody. My name's Skorgrim Ironbrow.
Skorgrim, I am a name.
Aye. What's yours? You know, so we're trying to be polite.
Hedin Anaram. And new Kenesak. Dwarf.
Right. I don't speak gay. What is it in common?
She's being a bit.
Do you work here?
Aye, I do. Why do you think I'm here?
And can orders be placed with you?
I can write them down, and then if the smith wants to do it or not, it's up to him.
Oh, we can write.
You know whose place you take.
He's the head blacksmith, aye.
No.
His forge.
I speak of the elf who stood here before you.
Ah, yeah, the friend that I was told about. Wasn't told much, and then he passed away. Well, actually, he passed away for that part.
Maybe they should replace him with a dwarf.
Alright,
you are
I'm
skilled,
gonna stop you there. I don't even fucking know you. This is how every single one of you pointy-head sons of bitches is. You come up acting like you know something, and then you give them the dickens. And you wonder why everybody doesn't like you. Do you have business with me or not?
I wonder, would I be able to place an order for our...
Aye, you can. Aye, you can.
I can. And how much?
How many do you need?
How much per arrow? I simply require a quote.
I didn't know the cost.
We have been enjoying your bench until we were tossed off of it.
Who tossed you off? The guards?
Dario.
It appears you have other customers. If you cannot tell me the costs, then...
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Dario.
Is not necessary.
Oh. I guess you have to bring that up with Jack, considering it's his bend.
Well, it was not... I mean, he is the guard captain after all. He can remove whoever he wishes. We were asking him for advice on...
I shall endeavor to remember it.
What is the right way of putting this? Affection. Should one wish to express interest. Yes, and he told us that it was silence.
Yep, one moment. I see. Well, hopefully he'll let you back on it later if you want to keep using it.
Oh, I'll go on there. I don't need his permission.
Hello, Kinsman.
What can I do for you?
I don't know if there's a new armor smith yet or not, because I need a...
Yes, I
Hmm.
I believe I do have a correct assumption in mind.
Technically,
I'm going to fill that and then retire to my workshop for the day.
Understood.
I hope the rest of your day is
As delightful as it has been.
gentle and
Would you have enough to possibly make an iron helmet?
We have been quite amused.
Hello, Sweden.
Le Solan.
I have been requested to ask about the status of the arrows we have requested.
They will be finished in one day.
Give me a second.
They are quite required to be as sharp and as pristine with no cracks. The finest pay. We assure.
We assure
Only
you
the finest work.
they shall be worthy of the house of an alderman. No less. Navier.
Yeah.
Now you see why I wait.
Best not to have arrowhead made by a dwarf.
Nay.
Right. Alright.
I have arrows ready.
You know how much it would cost about, so I can get the money ready?
They are not interested in them. They will require those fletched with turkey. And only the best of the fletchings. And the wood will have to be weighted for elven longbows.
You know what? For now, I'm not going to put the order in because I need to save up the silver for that. But thanks for the leadership.
I need those arrowheads.
Yeah.
If not, I will have to unmount a bunch.
I don't know if I mentioned to you. I think I mentioned to you when we were in the tavern I was a carpenter. But if you need any,
And weigh all of them once more. And clean them. It will take twice as long.
All right. Have a good day. You as well.
Berendel.
Mirandel.
Le Solan.
Good day.
Yep.
Lithel, do you have a moment? I need to speak to you about
Is Aaron
something.
around?
Indeed I do, Mirandel.
Maybe he might have some advice.
That dagger, right? Give me a.
Yes.
Perhaps. Never mind.
Oh,
Yes,
you have
advice
more luck.
from an elder.
Yes.
Take care, Thorium.
There's bundles of wood, too.
Sir.
Ah, thank you. In which case, 14.
No hot dwarf women.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can't remember if they actually ever showed the dwarf women in Lord of the Rings.
Yep, take your time.
If I remember correctly, dwarves came from the mountain directly. At least the first generation of them. They were people of the stone.
Sir, dagger. Sans sheath.
Thank you very much.
Nicely done.
Appreciate it. Excellent.
And we all.
I could probably do it. I'd have to get a Germanic accent. Let's see, elves, dwarves were supposed to have an Irish Gaelic accent. Actually, you know who I'd have to speak to, actually? Elusive, aka Lethel. She actually speaks, she can teach Irish accents to people. I think she actually speaks Irish. That would be amazing. Someone actually said earlier in the stream that I had an Irish accent. The problem is I don't do some of the diphthongs correctly. So, for example, I say thought. T-H-O-U-G-H-T. But in Irish, actual Irish people will say, will not do the TH sound. Th. They'll do tot. They shorten the vowel and they drop the H. Dat. That wouldn't surprise me. Uh-oh. Oh, I have to look at this one privately. Excuse me for a moment, everybody. I'll be right back. Eight. Okay. Okay. Copy. Let me flip back over. Hello. I don't think I'm going to get Arn. I got scratchies right now, too. It's a long stream for me, although it's been very elvish. Let's go see if Daria's going to kick me out again. I try not to antagonize him, but when he starts being a smartass, she starts reacting to it. Even though she kind of tolerates him, she's still an elf, and particularly a high elf. That was actually an in-character sigh there. Oh, look. If it isn't Haven, aka Kate.
I need to speak with your right hand with the letter.
I don't think so.
Over to Deercliff, so I need to collect the rest of the payment for it.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's certainly good for people watching.
Oh yeah, that's why I think Jack had me put it in.
Wayne,
Excuse me. Mind a bit of a,
Excuse me?
bit of a, appreciation.
Morning.
Good assistant.
I guess afternoon.
Yeah.
Beck, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright. Right.
But I sent him on a
Like
patrol along the
still
walls.
hurting, but it should be
When he
fine.
heads down, I'll send him your way.
Oh, I'm sure you're just complaining.
I need to find the seamstress.
You know, if you're learning how to use that sword, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to use it, and you know, if you don't know how to use it, well, then you're gonna run into more scars like that.
Big ticks.
Perhaps worse.
Don't worry.
Somehow, they've got even
I'm learning.
looser.
I'm learning.
You'll see what I mean.
Anyway,
You'll see what I mean.
I heard from
Thank you very much.
Ackerman that you wanted to talk to me.
No issue.
Oh, did he say that?
I will follow the sound of Ploopadoo. I don't know what that is, but it sounds accurate.
Just gonna let you know that that man
It's
you're
the
looking
sound they
for is
make.
probably not coming back for his horse.
That's fair enough.
Right.
Sure. We'll take that god to the tavern and go get him a drink.
Fine.
It's down in there all
Give me a
goddamn
second.
day. If attention. All right. Go treat her. Got you.
Right.
That's a fucking sight for the ages.
Looks like you've got another horse to take care of.
Well, actually, I have 5.
There is room if you wish to join us, sir.
They left.
I'm afraid if I sit on that end, it's
Oh, I
just going
see.
to go that way.
We could always put him on the other end.
Well, that's true.
Well, we know
I don't know
this
what one
bench
of
can
them's
hold
in.
4 people now.
I guess we could see if it holds 5 in
Oh,
plate.
uh-oh.
Come on, Captain Dario. You gonna sit on the end? Oh.
Oh,
That's just my foot.
I...
You're all going the other way.
Perhaps.
Take a seat. Go on. Who's outside your brewery? No, come on, you know you want to take a seat. Come on.
Jack, join us.
Dario, let go of me.
Oh.
I'm not that kind of man, Dario. Come on, take a seat. Entertain me.
Welcome, Jack.
Alright, so can old 5.
Hi there.
That creaking sound is not at all suspicious
this
and
is quite
concerning.
smooth, huh?
Good dwarven work, this is.
People for sitting here. It is technically your bench. You did pay me.
I know that.
You should. You
I
should
wonder
put a
if I can
toll.
another support under here.
You should put a toll on
A
it.
toll.
And pay the captain half of
It'll
it.
be fine.
I'm sure the captain would like that a lot.
Starts
Oh,
to
yes.
creak with the weight of all the people on it.
Alright, I'm not pushing my luck here.
Can we not break my newly found bench?
Support in the middle.
You know what?
Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna...
Just one board under there. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, there should be, but yeah. I'm gonna go grab someone real quick.
That is how you break it. That is absolutely how you break that.
If you break it, you'll have to pay for it, dear.
That is true.
The actual bench isn't this long.
then it'd be the Bjornins paying for it. Cause I ain't that heavy.
I mean, this is one of the tavern benches. It should be able to hold at least 2 Bjornings.
Hello, Wheeling.
Not from that creaking sound I heard. No.
And how the hell did all of the tavern benches get broken, and the tables, and the chairs?
That was a fight.
Anyway, Loretta.
Pretty sure if Yersa or even Lagi sits on there, it'll be
forced to the warfare to selling all.
Hey, look, the front is undefended.
Well, that's up to you.
The front is undefended.
I have an idea. Jack.
We can use them as a
Jack, I have an idea.
Don't you about like a, somebody hasn't paid you, you deal with this purchase.
What do you say?
I don't know, you gotta figure it out.
Put it in front. Where are we gonna put this?
Put it in front.
Of that?
Dario's coming back already.
Oh, never mind.
Just sit it back down. Just sit it back down.
There we go.
God, that thing is heavy.
It is indeed.
I leave for a minute.
We were just testing it.
Don't worry about it.
Just trying to get it more light on it.
Making sure it was not damaged, sir. I don't know if it can quite take all the weight.
Yeah, no.
It's solid. It's solid. I mean, look, see?
You weigh like a quarter of him. In armor.
You understand how heavy this is? All of this. Plus my sword, plus my shield,
And he's tiny.
plus occasionally the spear.
He weighs as little as she does.
What about that fat stack you have hanging off of your belt?
Captain.
Shut up.
Oh, well, thank you for the coin purse, Captain.
I'm gonna need that empty coin purse back. Thank you.
Yes, of course, Captain. You'll need some. We'll come collecting for that coin plus
I will
later.
have you sit on that bench and break your ass if you keep talking.
Please do not break my bench. I will literally make you pay for it.
Right. Well, have fun with this.
Reinforcement.
Crossbeam on the bottom.
What even?
See.
Let's get this over with.
There, that's what it should have
that
looked like.
all do. Yeah.
Yeah, that also works.
There we go. The reinforcements we needed.
Dario, it is ready for you now.
It was definitely like that this entire time. I was just too lazy.
Ah, yes.
Did he leave? Oh, if the front is undefended once more, I will take it over.
Alright. On guard, you foul elf. Trying to take over Adwick, are you?
15. That is your tax. It must be paid.
If she pulls a sword on you, I'd say it'd probably be 20.
Oh, definitely.
I wasn't aware we enlisted.
Oh, just in case, whenever you leave, I always make sure that at least the guard always gets cover. After all, some suspicious person could just run in like this.
What do you mean?
We are busy defending the front.
Look suspicious to you?
Every time I see him. There's a hobbit in there, you know. That's what they told me.
He's there. He's still there.
Mr. Tang, you're a hobbit inside
Not
a
in
suit.
the box. He opens up the box and there's a whole lot of iron ore.
Oh, well. I don't see a hobbit in
That
there.
explains why the cobblestones were creaking. You know what? He would be perfect to test out how strong that bench is.
How about no? Because I'm pretty sure even with Tang's
Mr.
weight, he
Tang?
would most likely crush it.
Try the bench. It's double reinforced.
Please don't put my bench.
Is he gonna put the iron ore on?
Sorry, but no.
Pardon me. Whenever you see this steel, could you let her know I'm searching for her? I have a delivery for her.
Certainly.
Very well.
Understood.
Appreciate it. Figure that'd be better than having
This Soma.
At the very least,
least I can.
find it myself.
Well, at the very least, I can help test it out once more. I guess you put in some more fortifications to it. Let's see.
Oh, some of the stupid shit we get into in the RP.
It has been looked at. She doesn't like taking the medication.
You have to get her dewormed. Is that a thing? You need a service deworm.
Oh, the front is open. A question for you. Does Arnoff happen to have a delivery for me?
No, he's busy and I can't really ask him.
Understood. I will wait then. Thank you.
Should have asked earlier when he was.
I have been. They speak to me of the urgency of this request. No, no, I will not go. Alright, well, given that the guards are fucking around, I think it's time for me to head out.
You probably have. I believe it. That or I haven't had enough. I would believe that. No, not so many other days.
Ethereal.
Good.
Day.
Is it?
You're the second person to get me to rephrase.
Oh?
It's a day.
It is indeed. Have you found your... What was the term you used earlier? Badunk? Something of that nature?
No, I've not. Figured I'd be better off waiting as opposed to running amok trying to find someone that is just going to dance from area to every area and you never actually run into them, so I figure
They're
best finding me when they can.
They are impossible to avoid when you do not have need of them, and impossible to find once you do. They are the ethereal
Does seem to
weaver,
be the case.
a ghost in the wind.
Oh, goodness. I mean, it's not exactly the most aerodynamic, so maybe just regular ground-based ghost, I'd say.
A poltergeist. A question for you, Cade. Have you seen Arnoff?
Answer. I have not. I only got back into town a little bit ago.
Ah.
Made a trip down to Deercliff.
I didn't ask, but
delivery
thank
to
you.
make. That's fair.
So, no weaver yet for you. No Smith for me.
None yet. Smith. You trying to get something made?
I'm trying to get something that was made delivered. Let's see, what is that human term? Something about crawling? I don't know. They...
Crawling?
Yes, crawling up some river or some sort without a thing. I don't know. You have such weird idioms. House an
I'm
element.
sure it would probably make more sense to me through his mouth.
House an element. Wishes, arrows, worthy of an elf. To do them, though, I need appropriate arrowheads. And thus far, I have been unable to acquire any.
What makes an arrowhead worthy of an elf?
Sharpness, perfection of weight, no flaws in its manufacture, no unexpected curves. That the edge is as sharp as a new fern leaf. An edge as perfect as nature itself. And the weight of all of them exact.
Sounds like something that could fetch a handy price around here.
They have. Arnulf has made quite a few for me in the past. 240, if you can believe it.
Goodness.
Aye.
Well, the sooner I find the seamstress, the sooner I can get some of the extra armor I need crafted. It's part of the deal that we made. She may be a bimbo, but she is certainly good with her hands. Like sewing.
I understood what you meant. You have not seen Maya, have you?
I have.
When did you last see her?
I did not see her come this way, but was out over towards the farms. That's where I saw her.
Thank you, Kate. Good day.
Hopefully.
It could only go up. Look at how beautiful the sun is. I was thinking there, I thought that was the wood elf, the pretty one who I like so much. Watch me come over here, and Ethereal is going to walk by Maya without speaking to her. So Maya just saw her. Good day. I thought about it. But Ethereal wouldn't do it without Lethel there. It's funny for her when Lethel is there. Ethereal has general idea. She has gotten gifts before, and she did actually mean what she said, that she has been given children's toys as gifts. She wanted to show off her earpieces to Arn. If he's not in, I'm actually going to be in trouble. In character. I'm going to be in trouble in character. Because I used all of my heads. I'm pretty certain I used all of the iron arrowheads. I told you before, I will pay you an appropriate price. I'm thinking to future conversations. Nay. I mean, if I could stay as late as others do. But I really need to get to bed. And I already hurt my throat. So I will have to go. I don't like doing things out of character. But there's nothing I can do about it at this point. I need those arrowheads. The rule I have for Ethereal is that she does actually follow through on what she says. So that's why I say what she's planning to do in my internal monologues. I wonder if Maya's actually avoiding the inside of the castle because she's afraid of me. I did kind of give her a scare last time. For those of you who didn't see, Ethereal yelled at her. The elvish version of a yell. She told Maya that if she ever saw Maya drunk again, she would never speak to her. Not enough. I must have those arrowheads. I need to check what the order was. 6 order of arrows. We do indeed, but if you disappoint a high elf, they won't forgive you. Especially a mortal. She's not friends with hobbits. I'm gonna get bitten again. When I say bitten, I mean charged. Are the guards back? They are. Fuck. Oh well. Best of luck to you two. Hello?
Oh, have you paid your tax?
No, I have not.
15 copper, please.
15.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
You too. Have you seen R enough?
He hasn't been through the gate, so...
Thank you.
Can't say I have.
I can't wait any longer. I already stayed an hour longer than I should have. Alright, Jet. We're gonna head to bed. I have work to get to tomorrow. Today was a fun day. We got to be an elf for most of it, and spend time with Lethal, who was always a love. Actually, the biggest problem was getting bumped into by a bunch of the guards. They were particularly rude today. 2 of them run into us. She asked him. He said he did not know, and he didn't have a way to reach Arnoff. That was weird. Alright, everybody. We ended up paying a lot more than we expected. Chink. I'm gonna have to go bet on some fights. Oh, I know what put the guards on. Me being obnoxious as shit.